work like a charm. And it does! Ladies and gentlemen, we now have a fully functional, realistic elevator that actually works.
Redstone elevators. Are they possible on Bedrock? Of course they are. So today, this is the second episode of fixing Mumbo Jumbo's builds. And in today's episode, we are, in fact, going to fix one of his realistic elevators. So, we're going to fix this one. And yes, out of all these elevators he's done, we're going to fix this realistic piston elevators with honey blocks. Now, a crazy thing is that I've been trying to do this for like a couple weeks, and I've gone through too many designs, I'll say, way too many designs. But I'll show them to you now. Initially, we started with just a simple flying machine, so it looked like this. Then we wanted to add slime blocks and honey blocks in, so it worked like this. Then we had this behemoth. This was absolutely massive, and it was meant to fit my base design, but it was too big. And then we had this, which was very promising, but didn't work in the end. So what would happen, the observers would read when the flying machine was here, and the doors would open, and they'd close just like that. And now we have, I mean, it works, but it's just a triple piston extender, really. This one was also very promising, but was a bit of a pain. As you can see, if we stop it, there we go, and unbreak the block, it keeps going. That could have been good. But in the end, we have something that is quite compact and works a charm. So yes, I've managed to make Mumbo Jumbo's slime block and honey block elevator. I haven't used any honey, so you don't need to go through the horrible process of getting honey. It's just a simple slime block elevator with the carriage pretty much going with it. There's only 2 open sides, and I'm not good enough to fix that. Maybe in the future I'll work on it. But this is pretty similar to Mumbo Jumbo's elevator. Now here are the resources we're going to be needing for the elevator. 16 obsidian, 2 redstone blocks, 29 redstone, 2 redstone repeaters, 12 sticky pistons, 9 normal pistons, 28 slime blocks, 4 redstone torches, 6 stone buttons, 4 redstone lamps, and then it depends on how high you want your elevator to go, but you'll need a lot of observers, lots of glazed terracotta, and lots of your block of choice. So let's just get into the tutorial. First of all, we're going to have a 2x2 of your block of choice, and this is exactly where you're going to have your elevator shaft. So we're going to have 2 slime blocks on either side. I'm going to build up another 2x2, another 2x2, and 2 slime blocks, and another 2x2, just like this. We want to put another 2x2 underneath, and then get our obsidian out, and place 2 obsidian on both sides. We now want to get to one of the sides, and from the obsidian, it's going to be diagonally, and just have a piston facing upwards. So diagonal from the obsidian, piston facing upwards. Now we want 2 slime blocks coming out on either side. And now we are going to get 2 observers facing upwards and 2 observers facing into the slime. So into the slime towards the piston, just like that. Now we want to get normal pistons and put them on top of these observers, then on observers on top of those pistons, and then sticky pistons, there you go, on top of those observers, and then go 3 slime blocks up, and then make an L shape with these slime blocks, and then add 2 normal pistons facing up in the middle of the little L that you've created. We now want to go around and place 2 pistons going down into those 2 slime blocks, just like this. We want to put 2 observers facing downwards into 2 sticky pistons going like this with slime blocks, and just connect them up to those just like this. And that's the whole flying machine done, really. Now we need to create the launchers. Now that we have the flying machine done, we want to add in our doors. So just put 2 sticky pistons like this, and then get rid of that block, and then we can do the same on this side. So get 2 sticky pistons on top of each other just like that. And now we want to get our redstone blocks and attach these to the flying machine themselves, and these will be what triggers the doors on. So what we are going to do, we are now going to get obsidian and place 1 diagonal from the redstone block with redstone dust on top of it, and 1 down there with a torch. It should burn out just like this. Okay, now we're going to add some observers going down, and then we're going to get a button, and this is important. We need the button there so that it redirects that redstone line, so it doesn't power the pistons when it's not on. And then we need to get another couple observers, face it down, just like that, there we go. And now we want to add 2 obsidian blocks just like there, and that's of course to stop the machine. And then a redstone lamp on top of there. And now we will get a normal piston going up here, get rid of the redstone block, place an obsidian in so the piston won't move, then you can replace the redstone block how it was. And we need pretty much the same idea as last time. Get obsidian blocks with redstone dust on top of it, and then we get redstone dust on top of this obsidian, just like that. And a button on that redstone lamp. Again, this is to redirect the redstone signal, so it's very important. If you don't do that, it won't work. And now we need our block of choice and put them where the doors would be, so the pistons push it into place. And I almost forgot, we need a redstone torch on that side to burn out, just like this. Now we need to place in 2 observers. So we're going to get blocks and just put them up like this to get 2 observers facing downwards, just like that, and just like that. Now this is the last bit for the bottom half of the contraption. We're going to have glass that comes out full from the obsidian, just like this. We're going to connect it, and we're going to place a block of your choice that's solid, a solid block on the bottom of those observers. Now we're going to run redstone everywhere but those last 2, that last block there and that last block there, because if you do that, the actual machine will start flying. So now we're going to choose how high we want our elevator to be. So I'm going to go up a couple blocks. When I say a couple, I mean quite a lot. This looks about good. You can have it as high as you want, and it could go even up to the build limit if you want. Just for now, or you can have it permanently. We're just going to put a block there with a button on that block, which would power this whole thing. So don't press it. I mean, you can press it because it won't do anything yet, but it will sooner than later. And at this top, we want to get our obsidian so that our flying machine stops at the top. So, gosh, let's just place this in here and here. And at the bottom, we just are going to put repeaters here, and it should start flying off. And the reason we're using repeaters is because when you leave the chunk and re-go, it will fire it, and you may run into problems there. So we're just going to use repeaters for reliability, and they're going to stop here and here, just like this. Now temporarily we're going to have 2 obsidian there so it doesn't start flying off, and just get these 2 pistons to bring the whole system down. So just like this, and that is where our top station is going to be. We now want to put in obsidian, so that's where we're going to slop it. We are now going to fit in our doors. Same as last time, just get some sticky pistons, place them like this on this side, and do the same on this side. So one on top of the other. Simple as can be. And then we're going to get a redstone lamp and place this next to the piston. So just here. And now we are going to get observers going all the way down to the bottom observers. So this is why you're going to need a lot of observers. So you're going to have it all the way down, and then you can have it all the way up. Okay, you want to bring it up to about you're above the top obsidian, so just like this. And then we're going to have a line of blocks connecting each one, and then we're going to have it come out just like this. Get our redstone lamps, place one on top of each observer, and then we want redstone, oh lord, we want redstone on top of all of it. So if I just get over, here we are, redstone on all of these blocks. You don't have to fill this in, but I'm going to fill it in anyway because why not? And now we are going to come around and get some more obsidian out. So we're going to have a piece of obsidian here and one down here. Sorry, just like this. And get your redstone out. Place a bit of redstone dust here and here. And then get your torch, and it should blow out just like this. And same as the bottom, we're going to get two buttons to redirect the redstone line. And in the new version, in the new update, target blocks are coming out, so you could use target blocks instead of buttons if you want. But we're going to use buttons here to redirect this redstone line. And now we can just put in our door block, and just for now we're going to have a button just like this. And now we've finished the whole thing. It was quite fast, wasn't it? And I'm just placing in all my decorative blocks, adding glass for the front and for the back. And for the front and the back, these little blocks here, you can place any block you want, but for any block that touches the slime, you're going to need either glazed terracotta or obsidian. I prefer to use glazed terracotta because of just how fancy it is. That's my choice. You can bring out your platform now, and this is where the glazed terracotta would go on this side, but I'm gonna leave it be for now. So anything that touches the slime needs glazed terracotta, otherwise it'll get all tangled up and stuck up. Okay, so now we are going to test it. Okay. Oh, we just need to get rid of these obsidian blocks down here. And it should all be working now. There we go, the door closes. The lovely little elevator goes all the way down till it reaches the bottom. I'm just gonna make it not rain. All the way to the bottom, and when it reaches the bottom, the doors will open up just like that. And you can decorate it however you want. So I'm just gonna decorate it now, and I'll be back with you in a second. If you guys don't know, you can change where you want the button using just redstone and redstone repeaters. So an example of this is just gonna have a redstone repeater going into the block with redstone coming out, and then just a simple button. And you can change it up. It's really simple. I'm sure you guys know. It's like beginner redstone stuff. And now your expandable mumbo jumbo redstone elevator is completely done, and you can ride it as much as you want. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next one.
Far outside, alright. Wanna see us falling overboard. You can come over, bring your best friend, let's head back to shore. Whoa, whoa, give me something to forget, everything she wanna be.